Hello, 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 my little ponies, and welcome to more Pokemon. I had a sleep, officially speaking, and I'm awake, technically speaking, and I have about 4 hours of free time before I gotta get on and going. So it's enough time for 3 videos. Streaming sensation of the keyboard legions, Canari from the coal mine. I don't know who that is. So what you're saying is I should get a ground-type Pokemon to completely stall her team. Nice hair, or is that a bow? But she won't wear because she doesn't know about you because you didn't join the club. Now, if you want to design some clothes for me, other than that jacket. No side quests? No side quests. So let's see. Essentially, I do what? 3 videos now. And yes, I did a little bit of stuff off camera. Just a little bit. I adjusted my character's hair. What do you think? I'm not so sure about it. Yeah, the pink hair is a little bit... What? Too red? Too faded? Something. I was really hoping for more of like a bubblegum pink. Alright. Cool. Does it have insurance? Do the Pokemon usually like stones? Spoken like a true fan. Sure, that just beats all. That's amazing! Wait, we're still in the strategy. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. So how did he say something in chat without touching his phone? How did, like... Speaking of which, I should get another $1 too. Hmm? Make any. Oh! I'm absolutely going to have to play through this game 2 more times, huh? I'm going to have to play through... I'm trying to think of how that would work, because, like, if I could, say, borrow a physical copy, put it into my other Switch, play through, and then trade... Yeah, that's what I'll probably have to do. Alright, all sorts of side quests. So let's travel here and do this one. Here's a draw fossil. Yay! See, like, there's some wild Pokemon, but there's a lot of just one-off Pokemon, which is really weird, but I am digging it. Huh. Guess I got 20k just basically for free. Amara. Aerodactyl. I'm still just filling the Pokedex. Alright, Three, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 188, 9, 186, 7, 8, 9, 92, yeah. Do I need another one of both of these? Do both of these evolve tie? So, Tyrant evolves at level 39 in the day, and then... The issue is, I don't think I'm going to be able to get alpha forms of these Pokemon. Level 39 at night. So yeah, I need another John, another Sale. Whenever I get around to it. But I'm pretty sure that Aerodactyl still doesn't evolve. Oh, I'm sorry. You want me to... Da 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 da. Pokemon battles. Okay, so restoring fossils only has 3, so do all of them. So if there is Pokemon breeding, I would only have to play through the game basically 2 more times to get the other starter, the other starter, and the other starter. No. Wait, not 3 other starters. 2 other starters, right? Because I have Wartortle and Meganium. So I need those 2 other starters. But I have Vaccine, Foggy, Chespin. But still, the basics of those. Otherwise, I need to play 8 extra times to get every form of the other starters. Which is a little bit more times. Yeah, not really. I mean, they'll lose to fighting type moves. And normal type attacks aren't effective against ghosts. But normal types can wind up having basically any other type of attack. I wonder if that's just the same for every type. Like, if you look at every single normal type Pokemon, you'll find that they have access to every type of attack. Is there a type of Pokemon that just not even a single Pokemon of that type gets access to a specific type of move? Like, are there any water type Pokemon that can learn a fire type move, for example? Da 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 da! Hey, normal type Pokemon would be great. I just out-leveled you. Ah, no. Ghost. I mean, you can teach them non-normal type moves. Ooh, Silk Scarf. No other side missions. I probably should help with all these Mega Pokemon running around. I need to prepare it. Just leaves. What about its special defense? Does it have really high special defense? Can't I just use special attacks on it? Like electricity? And grass? I really want to say fire. I don't know why I want to say fire. Yeah, fire type moves. That's not gonna work.
Mega Slowbro.
I'll say this one give you a Slowbro, just give me like the slow blow in it. Oh, God. Magical Leaf Plus! Oh, wait, yeah, that's right. His Pokemon's only on, like, middle stage evolution. They all hear about how, oh, we have to Mega Evolve, blah, blah, blah. You can't Mega Evolve. I keep wanting to hit right trigger instead of start for the plus moves. I have to know. No, that's not good. Super potion. Da 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 da! Alright, what's the thing? What's your turn? Let's just trade in a few of those Mega Stones for another stone. Gosh, I forgot how uncomfortable this chair is. I really need to find a good replacement for it already. I don't have a good replacement. But I want a good replacement. This chair is not good. One, two, three. I'm just gonna snail. See, back in the day of game rentals, I'd be able to just say, rent a second copy of this game, use on my, play it on my other Switch, bloop bloop bloop, trade the game, trade the Pokemon, and everything would be well. Unfortunately, yeah, Pokemon games inspire teamwork and all that stuff. Friendship and whatnot. You're supposed to find other people who have the game and trust them to do trades and version exclusive Pokemons and all that whatnot. I'm not buying a second copy of this game just so I can get trades. That's what a lot of people did. They had like two Game Boys, red and blue versions, and a Link Keepo. I still remember first being introduced to the Pokemon games. I think my grandparents. Did my grandparents? Wait. Okay, I remember playing Pokemon Blue, and my cousin had Pokemon Red. I forgot that was what Mega Victory Bell looks like. Oh good, I do have a super effective move. Exciting! Just keep moving. That is a nice chunk of damage. Mega Psybeam! Mega Psybeam! NATO. Mega Psybeam! So, in essence, in essence, so to say, this is what I had originally wanted from Pokemon Legends, and a good part of why I was so disappointed in that game. However, I would also like to see, like, player character battle strats. Like, the ability to fight a Pokemon without having to use a Pokemon. But then, of course, for proper trainer battles, you need to just have Pokemon. And then there's, like, one trainer later on. Oh, yeah. One person, like, later on in the game, who's just like, no, I'm gonna fist fight you. I'm going... No Pokemon. I'll just fight you with my bare hands. Or heck, maybe that's like the villains, whatever. After you take out their Pokemon, they start fighting you as well, and so you have to take out the person. Yes, I think it's been established. I kind of just want an excuse to just punch a Pokemon. Like, imagine doing... imagine, like, Ultimate Nuzlocke Run. Or Ultimate Challenge Mode. Can you beat Pokemon without Pokemon? Now, of course, the answer is no, because in order to do trainer battles, you need a Pokemon. So basically just be, anytime there's the opportunity to do a fight without using a Pokemon, can you complete that fight without using a Pokemon? Look at how much XP! Autobot got over 1,400! Puppy! Wait. Really? I just actually didn't do that? It's so easy, though. Alright. Yes, I absolutely want more experience points. What is it? So it's 3, 5, 8. So 8, 16, 24, 32. 32 plus 15 is 47, 44, 9, 50. I need 50 more. Or in other words, I need 42 more, and I have 1. So there's 41 more colorful screws. There should be 41 more colorful screws in the game. Some of them I'm not so sure I can actually get. I know I can't get on top of some buildings. Oh, look, more scaffolding. Like, it's a completely optional, like, extra challenge, whatever. So imagine someone just trying to beat the game, saying, like, in a speed run, would absolutely not do this. I can imagine they might use some scaffolding just to, like, get to a place for a specific thing. But not strictly so much in as far as, oh, hey, I need to do this scaffolding challenge to get colorful screws to get the plush, whatever. Or instead just like... Actually, I don't know. Would they just do, like, route out, like, just 3 easy ones to do just to get an experience? Or some experience, maybe? Probably not. Because even just going to the place, even if you're going to be right next to it, just going and talking for a bit of extra experience. Yeah. No, because Pokemon speedruns usually just catch, like, some legendary and start using that, don't they? Before I know it, I've just been exploring again. Alright. Do the mission, do the mission, do the mission! Do. The mission. If you know where to get a love ball, I would absolutely love one. What did I catch in it? Dratini? So I know Gen 8 you can technically get an extra love. Yeah. Gen 8, the Pokeball guy gives you 1 love ball, and then you can, strictly speaking... Oh my gosh, is that a Pidgeot? Oh no, it's still sleepy. Oh, don't fall off the roof. There's the Mega Camera. It's just like one building over. Sometimes I just find myself thinking, oh gosh, I'd love to have like a Nintendo Switch back when I was a kid. But imagine growing up as a kid, like nowadays. Like, way back in the day, you had to use these big old heavy consoles. Okay, not necessarily that heavy, but whatever. Am I getting notifications for spam email? Whatever. So, like, the thing is, so, like, they had all these games, but it's like Nintendo games, or Nintendo 64 games, and like PS1 games and stuff, and like, that's what we had. And frankly, I do believe that, like, children should grow with the consoles. Like, there are like 5-year-olds playing PS5 now. I just feel like, in order to properly appreciate how far gaming has come, you should see how far gaming has come. You should have to play with the old consoles as you grow up. You start off and you just have like a Nintendo, and you know, that's how you learn to like push the buttons and stuff. And I don't know if it should necessarily be by age, maybe by like familiarity, whatever. Well, I tried. Like, you start with a Nintendo. And that's like what you have to use until you get used to like pushing the buttons. Because that, I mean, there's a direction pad, start, select, A, B. There's not a lot of buttons on that controller, so it's really, really good for little kids to understand the concept of pushing buttons. And like, pushing 2 buttons at once. Original Super Mario Bros. You have to like, hold right and jump. And later you have to like, hold B to run and right to run. And then jump to get over gaps. And like, I feel like, start with like, Nintendo. And if you can get familiar enough with Nintendo, then you can move on like N64 and get used to that, and like, and then PlayStation, and now you have a camera. Because if you go from PlayStation back to Nintendo, it's like, oh, I can't move the camera. It's like, and I have like a, you know, right stick to move the camera with, and like, there's more buttons and stuff. Ramblings of an old lady, but hey, listen to your elders. Ooh, shiny stone. Wait. Yeah, of course, you can learn this. Like, I kind of want the coverage of Magical Leaf. Hypnosis is shockingly good when, like, trying to fight things. Do I get rid of Hypnosis again? So yeah, as the person like grows up, then they start to do. But if you have like 5-year-old with PS5, like they still have to wait to go up. I think it's like 5-year-old is a PS5, but then if they try to play a PS1 game, it's like, oh, this sucks, me, this sucks. What is the graphics? This sucks. But if they start with PS1, then they can appreciate how the graphics and stuff and the gameplay experience and the mechanics get better. I'm a store that sells weird clothes? Yeah, I do kind of wish that I could have risen through the ranks manually, but like, it is kind of very obvious that there was going to be a big jump when like every rank you go up increases the Pokemon who will listen to you by 5 levels. So you could only, there could only be 20. Unless once you basically get to like, what, D or E rank or whatever, then it's like, yeah, all Pokemon will now suddenly listen to you, and it's like, oh, brother. Yeah, I need to take a look at the type effectiveness charts, because I would like to always have a move that is super effective against something, but that's, you can't do that with just 4 Pokemon moves. The game assumes that you used a lot of Pokemon to fight that one guy. Go on, climb up. I'll teleport up when I'm ready. But also, like, not very many people can really appreciate how easy it is to, like, now just, like, emulate the old games. Way back in the day, if I wanted to play some N64 game I just heard of, it'd essentially be weeks or months before I'd get to. Be about some game, it's like, oh my gosh, that seems like so much fun. Let's ask my parents if I can get, because he'll be a kid. I mean, yeah, whatever, being an adult back then, it's just a matter of, hey, go out to the store and buy this game, and if it sucks, I don't know, see if you can get a refund? Probably not, you might just be out the money. Which is kind of how it is, with modern games now. Some have demos, but most do not. If this game had sucked, I'd just be out the money for a bad experience. Fortunately, this game is great. The other Pokemon Legends Arceus, not my cup of tea, but a lot of people love it, so... Our Rotom Foams will always save us. The Rotom Foam goes rogue! Hold on a second. Neat. Okay, there's all these, like, random items you can have your Pokemon told to do random little things. But it's like, no, you just give them their Mega Stone. And that's all they really need, right? Okay, wait, hold on. No, my grass type move should be super effective. Camera right. Yeah, fire ground. Oh no. Yeah, a nice water type move would be really nice. Yeah, I'd love to get a nice water type move on my Gardevoir, but that's not happening. I mean, I should go and... Ah! Okay, okay. Don't want normal type move. It's just that Thunderbolt is going to be useless against this, so I'm like, well, I might as well teach a move that can actually deal damage. get the kid a gaming computer, but under the stipulation that they have to play emulators. I mean, yeah, if you don't want to pay all the money to buy old consoles just for your kids to play, if you have, like, I mean, of course, assuming that you are already a gamer, so you might already have some know-how of games and stuff. Yeah, boot up, like, if you don't have an old Nintendo to boot up to play games with the kids, just get a nice Nintendo emulator to play Nintendo games with the kids. And you can find, like, USB Nintendo controller. Gosh. The PS1 game, but I had a lot of fun playing Tiny Tank with my dad. God helps the partner Pokemon too. Yeah, using an item on the Pokemon doesn't use a turn. It is essentially just free to do. Like, yeah, whatever, it costs the item. But it's like, you can use it and then just keep fighting. There's no like, oh, you have to wait 3 seconds to do the animation thing. Which would make sense. If there's like an issue of like, oh, your Pokemon has to run back to you for you to use the item or something, like after using item, you know, it stops for like 3 seconds or whatever. It's like, no, you can just use the item. Theoretically. Sometimes the menu button doesn't work. And I don't know why. Mega Evolve! Playing Gen 6 and I was trying to shiny breed an Abra. So I wanted to shiny Alakazam. And normally when you do shiny breeding, you either Wonder Trade the level 1 rejects away, or you just release them. What I did was I'd evolve them into Kadabras, then Wonder Trade them away. So a number of random players got Alakazams. They just, well, they would Wonder Trade their random stuff and just get Alakazam in response. What's really curious is that ever since basically Gen 2, the Pokemon games have been a lot, I would say, bigger than they appear to be. Because, like, yeah, you could just play the game, just play the main story, beat the Elite Four, and say that you're done with it. But there's also, like, just a lot of extra stuff that you can just do, in addition to that. Battle towers and extra maps and more Pokemon that only appear in weird places, so it's like a prize for getting there, but since people want to complete the Pokédex, it seems not so much as a prize for doing something as just a task that needs to be accomplished. Again, if I had good water techniques, This would be over a lot faster. Woohoo! Camera update. My dental office sent me an email for my birthday. But this is what, episode 12? This is like episode 12. I am recording this on my birthday. I'm recording this the day episode 1 came out. That's the way I see it. If I'm... Let's see, I want to leave probably around 3:30, so 3 hours from now. So after this, I'll do 2 more episodes. And that gives me an hour to get ready and leave. Imagine just having all of your Pokemon be fainted, and then you just get pulled into a random battle. And it's like, excuse you. What are you doing? Will this level 33 Zygarde allow me to catch it? Wait, is Zygarde a dragon? It's a rock. There's a Mega Stone under there. Who are you? All I can see is your butt. Were you from X and Y? If needed. I mean, you can handle them if you have the type advantage and a bunch of levels. Mega Evolution just helps. Yeah, real downside to these Pokemon games is that they don't really care how you do stuff, even if you have handled every single Mega Evolution Pokemon without Mega Evolution. Even if you never Mega Evolve, the game still acts the same way. As long as I keep getting these Mega Evolution Stones. Dun 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 dun! The Canary in the coal mine. See, like, the blue in the hair is perfect, like, punkish blue for what I wanted. But the pink is way too red. Because, like, yeah, I know red, blue makes Pokemon red, blue, whatever. The red and blue does go well together, but I wanted pink and blue. You're gonna bow, but... If I go out into the battle zones, will there still be, like, a lot of, will there suddenly be a lot of F ranks there, or will they still mostly be, like, around W rank? Because, I mean, factually speaking, there should be a lot of people of all of the ranks. Like, I understand that the idea is, like, people are paired to match up against each other, so people are paired to match up against other people of the same rank in order to rank up, so you have to go out into the battle zone to get the points to be able to, you know, battle for the rank up. And they're likely doing that quite often, too. Which would explain why there's even low ranks always in the battle zones, because they go and they battle and they lose, but of course, they still want another try. Yeah, all the, like, say, Z ranks that lost that still want another try, or all of the new people just joining in at Z rank, and they start to climb the ranks a little bit, but there should be less people as you move up. Especially, say, for example, if two people are F rank, one of them goes through and gets the points they need, and the other one didn't, well, then the person who has the points now doesn't have a reason to go in, but the other one still does. But also, there'd just be less people at each rank. Because if you think about it, there would have to be at least one person of every rank, because in order to rank up... Yeah, assuming that there's even A ranks, there has to be a rank, at least one person of every rank below them. There has to be 2 Z ranks for one person to level up to Y. But then there has to be 2 Ys to level up to X. But there don't have to be like 4 Zs, there could be 3 Zs. 2 of them battle, the winner goes to Y, then the loser battles the other person, the winner goes to Y, and then the Ys go and... But there's still someone at Z and now someone at Y to make someone at X. Assuming it does actually go all the way up to A rank, we don't know, assuming, then there'd have to be at least one person of every rank below them who still has to go out and get these points on a regular basis to keep fighting.